What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Today we have Daily Colts News, episode 4. And if you enjoy Colts content, if you enjoy NFL content, make sure to like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you miss any future videos, and let's get right into the video. So we have two topics today. So former Indianapolis Colts linebacker Matthew Adams signs with the Chicago Bears on a one-year deal. And then we have Deebo Samuel to Indy, ? Deebo Samuel took a lot of his pictures off on Twitter, on social media accounts of all of the 49ers stuff. So is it trolling? Is it unnecessary speculation? Probably. I don't really think the Niners would trade him, but they are going to have to pay him a lot. His contract is coming up. He's going to want a lot of money, and the Niners probably aren't going to want to pay him that. So there is a realistic aspect to this speculation, and you've seen all this stuff on social media. So there is reason to think that way, and there's also reason to think that it's overreacting. So let's get into the first bit of news here. So Matthew Adams, former Colts linebacker, drafted in the 7th round with the 221st pick. So he was actually originally drafted as a defensive back, I think, or as a corner. But the Colts asked him to move inside to play linebacker a little bit, and he moved inside to play mile. He didn't really play much of the linebacker position, actually, but he was a solid fill-in piece, a solid depth piece, and most importantly, he is a great special teams player. This signing is not going to be one where you're sitting there and and you jump out of your seat. No, it's a signing that's going to help you win in the third phase. Also, be solid depth behind Roquan Smith and some of the other linebackers that the Chicago Bears have. Matthew Adams on a one-year deal, solid signing in my opinion, big time solid, because you're going to help improve your the third phase, the special teams, and he's going to be a solid depth piece. Even though you don't see very good grades here, he barely played. He didn't play at all in the regular season, really. I think he won snap. Yeah, look, two snaps. So it's not really fair to grade him off of that. But special teams, very good special teams player. Had a lot of special teams tackles, and he actually had 2 blocks last year, I believe. I believe it was against the Patriots, and he also got one against the Rams. So Matthew Adams is a very talented and a very smart player, especially special teams. So very good player that the Bears are getting here, special teams wise, and just being a depth piece in case someone goes down, he could step in and be solid. Obviously, he is a little undersized for a linebacker, but he's not crazy slow. He's got decent speed. Good at special teams. Solid signing for the Bears here on a one-year deal. Really like the signing. Going to help them in the third phase. So let's get on to the second Colts piece of news. So first, we're gonna start off with this tweet from our. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to say his last name, but credit to him for seeing this. Deebo Samuel has removed his 49ers profile picture off all the team and has deleted over 80 posts. Was it 248? No, 164 from his Instagram account. Deebo is entering the final year of his rookie contract. Could mean something, could be trolling, but it happened. That's what I was saying earlier. Is it overreacting? Sort of. Is it speculation? Is it unnecessary speculation? Maybe. Trolling? Maybe. But the Niners probably aren't going to want to pay him that contract. So I could see him going somewhere else. I could see someone trading for him. At the same time, kind of wild. Especially with all the trades that have already happened. It's like there's still this stuff going on. There's still these crazy trades that are still floating around that could happen. Wild, right? So would Deebo Samuel be a fit with the Indianapolis Colts? Obviously, he'd be fit anywhere. Very versatile. Very versatile weapon. Put him in the slot. Put him out wide. Put him at the running back position. Line him up for a screen. He could do everything. He's a Swiss Army knife. But the Colts don't need that. The Colts already have that. The Colts have Nyheim Hines, as you've already heard and seen. Chris Ballard in this Colts staff want to get him involved in the passing game more. They're talking about getting him involved in the slot, getting him more involved in the receiving game, which needs to be done because he's talented. You just paid him. So put him in another position where he's going to do very well because, to be fair, he's not going to get crazy much time at running back. There's no point in taking out a red-hot Jonathan Taylor and putting someone else. Now, Nyheim Hines is not just someone else. He's dynamic. He's fast. He's a Swiss Army knife. You give him the ball, that's all you need to do because he'll make something happen. He is one of those players that you find a way to give him the ball. It's kind of what Paris Campbell is too. Paris Campbell was supposed to be that Deebo Samuel. Just didn't pan out with the injuries. We've seen when he was healthy, he's used for end rounds, he's used for screens, he's used for deep passes, he's used for everything. But he's been hurt a lot. So we really have two Deebo Samuel worthy players. So I don't think it's worth it. Anyways, you think Chris Ballard's gonna go out and trade a second round pick for this wide receiver? Absolutely not. A first round pick? Probably not. Maybe for a fifth or sixth, but he still is gonna have to pay him, so he probably still wouldn't do it. It's just Chris Ballard. Smart though. Smart sometimes. Sometimes it gets annoying, but you really do realize that he is doing a good job building this team. Last 2 years, his Colts team has been top 10 offense and defensively, both years in both aspects of the game. And the Buccaneers are the only other team I believe that has the right to say that. And I got that from Bring the Juice podcast on their community post. I saw that on their post. But yeah, end of the day, Colts don't need to be going and trading for Deebo Samuel. It's not going to happen. It's not realistic for the Colts to trade for him. Maybe another team, not the Colts. So that's the news I got for you guys today. You guys let me know your thoughts on these, on Matthew Adams going to the Chicago Bears and Deebo Samuel being rumored to maybe be going to the Colts or just being traded in general. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Go follow the Instagram. All that stuff is in the tags. All of that stuff is in the About Me in the YouTube channel page. So you click on my profile, go to About. All the links are there, So TikTok, go give it a shot. Go check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, like I already said. And you guys have a good one. See you later.